Hello everyone, welcome to the second match here in the Matchweek 2 part of Group A. So we're going to be going to Martin and Cameron. It's going to be a very interesting match. If Martin wins, then he and Samuel advance, and Cameron and Oliver are eliminated. So a lot on the line here for today's match. But without further ado, let's get started. Martin, I believe you were the better seed, so would you like to go with heads or tails for the coin toss here? Martin?
Heads. Heads.
Heads. Okay. So we're gonna look for heads here. And it is going to be heads. So would you like to go first or second, Martin?
I go for second.
You'll go second. Alright, so that's great. I'm gonna serve it up for you guys, and good luck. Alright, so Cameron is going first here. We're going to try to set a precedent. We're going to try...
Wait, do I do this soft? Sorry.
Yeah, you do.
Wait, but wait, because I think I did it before.
Oh, okay. We're going to just get a new scramble. Sorry, Cameron. We're going to have to get a new scramble because Martin already did the solve on there, so...
sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So, we're going to try that again, yeah. So, yeah, a lot on the line here for today's match between Martin and Cameron. Yeah, so Cameron is going to go first.
I touched a pin. That's a DNF.
Oh, yeah. That is a DNF. You're correct. So it's going to be a DNF from Cameron because of that pin touch there. That could be costly, especially considering the value of this match. But, yeah. Not a optimal start. Okay, so Martin's just going to safety here. We'll see. Yep, that's going to be a pretty clean safety. It's a 4 from... Yeah, 475. Okay, it's 1 point for Martin here. This could be the start of a very long road. Alright, so definitely a lot to play. Definitely a lot to play for here in this match because we're basically deciding the fates of everyone in the group. Either everyone or at least 3 people in the group. So this match could do it. This could be the final nail in the coffin, but we'll see about that one. Martin's being a little laggy on my end. It's gonna be not. Despite the lag, I think it's going to be a sluggish solve. Yeah. And that's going to be... Let's see what that is. A 680. Not optimal for Martin here. Ooh. That looks really clean from Cameron. That's going to be a 447. That will take the point. Some interesting solving from both competitors here. Definitely something to look out to. Alright. Cameron with this clock here. We'll be looking for a good solve, trying to beat beat out Martin in this match, trying to help out his fellow competitor Oliver, trying to pick up a win and trying to not get the both of them eliminated, which would be pretty important. But yeah, definitely something to play for. Alright, Martin's solving. He's nodding pretty aggressively. It's a 4 that barely edges out Cameron's, I believe. It's going to be 2 points for Martin here. Yeah, we're risking elimination. Definitely want that early lead, even though Martin has that disadvantage with the mean right now, but alright, Martin's going to start us off here. We're going to see what the benchmark is for Martin. Oh, that flip looked pretty nasty. That's going to be probably a DNF from that reaction. Or 541. But he's not very happy about that. So, a chance for Cameron to steal, possibly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That could do it. That could very well do it. It's gonna be a 471 from Cameron. Yes, consistent solving. That's really good actually. But Cameron, unfortunately, is at somewhat of a deficit from that Samuel matchup, I believe. So, you may see. Yeah, at a -3 deficit. So you'd have to win this by a lot to try to break that up. Oh, yeah, that's not looking good at all. Oof. That's a pretty bad solve. It's a 10 from Cameron here. We're gonna see what Martin can do, but I don't think Martin can do much other than just safety and just be happy with that. Go have enough time to check the backside, hopefully. And yep, he does. It's gonna be a solved clock. And a point for Martin, as expected from that performance from Cameron. But Cameron has been solving pretty consistently. The DNF was just from a pin touch, so that's great. But the thing is that, you know, I don't think the mean reflects very well because of that 10. But Cameron's definitely still in the running here. He could possibly make this a very close match, make this very entertaining like most of the Group A matches have been. Because Cameron versus Samuel was pretty entertaining, I would assume. Oliver versus Samuel was very entertaining. I was probably one of the favorite claw cut matches of all time, but that's good. Careful to check the backside there. It's going to be a pretty good solve from Martin. Let's see what that is. A 477. Yeah, so as I was saying, Oliver versus Samuel was a great match, and I believe Oliver Castledine versus Martin was pretty decent. I think I've liked all of the Group A matches so far, but that's a 474 from Cameron. Wow. Or, sorry, no, a 479. Ooh, that makes it even worse. Sorry about that misjudgment on my end, but that's going to definitely scare Martin a little bit, but doesn't convert it points-wise. So, interesting moves all around. Okay, we're looking at... Ooh. No, that's not going to be good. That's going to be a 7, I believe. Yep, 7 from Cameron. Definitely conceding points for all these little small mistakes, and then at the times he does do good, it seems just to be overshadowed by Martin's performance. So, let's see. Martin just has to feel good about this one. It's a solved clock, and it's a 4 or a 5. that's a 5 from Martin. But taking these points, as long as you can take those points, he's pretty secure throughout the whole match. But still something to play for here. All right. Okay. Martin's getting started. Ooh, that looks good. That looks like a solved clock. It's going to be a 4 from Martin. 405 from Martin, I should say. On this scramble, I don't know if Cameron can do it, but he can do something. Saving that corner skip at the back, I believe. Yep, saving that corner skip. And that could get very close. It does, but not enough, unfortunately. Actually, it wasn't really that close, but not enough on Cameron's end. I want to see what chat thinks about this match, because despite, I think, lower viewership, it's definitely an important one. And it could turn into a pretty good one if Cameron just wins, because he's getting sub 5s. He's just not winning because Martin just gets better sub 5s. So it's very interesting. Oh wow, Martin's not happy about that one. That's 415 from Cameron. Cameron could steal a point here. But we'll see what happens. Okay. It's going fast, but definitely not fast enough. And especially with that lockup, or the face jump, or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be Cameron's point, fair and square, 3-6. Cameron's not in the lead, but still has something to do here. Some free points to gather. It's not that much, especially if you're considering that this is still early match, technically. Anything could happen. We are only 9 points into the match, and we have at least 9 more, but okay. Martin solving here, being pretty consistent. Yes. Oh, the DNF though. That would have been a great solve if it weren't for that DNF, I'd imagine. 424 DNF, yeah. Not wonderful. Definitely not good news. Alright. Cameron solving. Very good safety solve. It's free 88 from Cameron on a safety. Wow. Okay. Free 88. That's really good. That is good news for Cameron fans here. Alright, let's look at the score 4-6. A comeback could be possible for, not necessarily a comeback, but definitely a shift in the lead for Cameron is very possible. And it's in the works, but we'll see what happens here. Ooh, not a good solve from Cameron. Definitely, yeah, 760. That is tragic. All right. First, I just realized that Martin does no flip, I believe. No, I don't. I think he's made that shift since last match. It's a free 88. Wow. Taste of Cameron's own medicine there. I say that in reference to Cameron's previous free 88 from before, but definitely interesting revelations here. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, doing that flip looked pretty fast. carefully checking the back. That's a solved clock. It's going to be a 4 of some sort, so I think a high 4. 476. Chance for Cameron to steal a point here, I would say. On the scramble especially, it does look like something could happen if he gets lucky. Ooh, but that struggle on the first side is not going to make it easy for him. Yeah. Fists all around. It's going to be a 596. And 8 points for Martin here. Not optimal for Cameron, but definitely still not the end yet. We're still midway into the match. Anything could happen. And by anything, I literally do mean anything. So just keep that in mind. All right. Let's see here. It's a solved clock. It's going to be a 502. A 502 from Cameron. There we go. That's a bit more of like the Cameron slowing that we're seeing here. Because all of his other ones have kind of been on safeties or they've been pretty significant, but let's see, is that going to be yeah, no. That's not. It's a 503. Wow. Okay. That was very close. Alright, Cameron barely squeaks it out there. This match could get dangerously close if Cameron brings up the form again, or if Martin kind of dips in what he's been producing, like we've just saw. But Martin getting started here. We'll check to see if what method is he going to use here. He's going to use traditional flip. Definitely slower. Yeah, that flip at the end looked kind of awkward. 618 from Martin. And just as we were approaching a halftime break as well, or a potential halftime break, I should say. Or is that going to be a 618? It looks like it will. That first side got me worried there. With a 449 from Cameron. Alright. Cameron looking to be on his way to a comeback. Possibly. This is going to be really interesting. Alright, Martin's leaving right now. Let's see what he's going to do. I don't know what he's doing. But that's going to be a very good solve from Cameron here. It's 44 from Cameron. That's very good. Very solid. Very solid showing. Let's see what Martin gets. Martin, I'm not sure what's going to beat it. Yeah, that first side looked a little sluggish. Yeah, that's a point for Cameron. Alright. Would either of you like a halftime break?
I'm fine with that one.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Continue.
Okay. So we're going to continue on with the match here. There will be no halftime break, so we're going to get right back where we left off. So Martin's going to be solving first here. And yeah, definitely something interesting is going on. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. It is 7-8, which means that it is basically half and half. Whoa. That looks pretty good. That's a 424 from Martin. Oh, that scramble looks nice as well. Yeah. So, definitely beatable for Cameron if he takes advantage of this. He's gotten a couple of good singles here. So first side not looking great. Second side you can try to redeem it, but I'm not sure if that's gonna do it. It's 466, so it's a nice try. It's 7-9. Cameron risks elimination. Martin needs to win in order to have a chance at advancing out of this group stage. So otherwise, it very well could be it could be it could be, I believe, in the works for Cameron here, but let's see. All right. Cameron's gonna be starting us off here. Interesting flips. Those are gonna be not the greatest performances. 744. Yeah. Not looking great from Cameron.
Wait, sorry, I think like when I turn on the cover, it just press the UR pin.
I forgot if that was a DNF last time, but I think it was.
Yeah, okay, I'm okay.
Can you are you okay with that? Just yeah.
It's fine, it's fine.
Alright. It's a DNF from Martin. So Martin's gonna
I'm gonna wait.
yeah. It's gonna be 3-point for Cameron there from that faulty clock cover. But the clock covers are clock cup competitors' responsibility, which means that it also will that means that pin touches when lifting the cover are also their responsibility as well. And we don't have time for extras, so obviously, you know. Ooh, okay. That looks pretty good. It's 518.
Oh, the time.
Beatable for Cameron. But definitely could be a good chance for Cameron to equalize here. He hasn't done that all match. Well, that first side looked really good. The second side looks fine. It's gonna be a 4. Yeah, so that's gonna beat it. Cameron equalizes here, 9-9. Cameron's probably feeling a little bit of the pressure, but yeah, definitely interesting. We're definitely seeing a lot of close matchups here in the Clock Cup. That's what I really like about this, because I feel like we haven't seen a lot of them in a while. But looking at, ooh, that first side also looked really good, but the second side looks more sluggish than ever before. Not gonna like that. Yeah, that's gonna be a 606 from Cameron. We'll see if Martin can maintain the lead that he had before, or will Cameron take over the lead for the first time in this match? Very crucial for his survival and also Oliver's survival in this group stage. Going for a interesting solve here. It's going to be a 5-10 from Martin. So Martin takes over the lead. Definitely something to look out for. Definitely very significant. As I mentioned. So Martin solving on the bottom here. Okay. That looks solid. That's going to be a 4, below 4. Or not 4, 5, I should say. Wow. Okay. So Cameron, chance to equalize here. I think he equalized before these low 5s. Martin's recent form has not been up to par, but that looks decent. That could do it. It's a 449. Yep. So that is a point for Cameron, and they equalize here. neck and neck right now. The points just keep going back and forth. The leads keep going back and forth. Well, not the leads, but Cameron does get very close. Is he going to prevail in the end? We will find out. But, yeah. What an interesting match we've got going. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, solid solving from Cameron. That's going to be a 482. Yeah, pumping out these consistent fours. That's what we like to see from clock competitors. See if they can maintain that composure. Not necessarily going for the risky, really good singles, but just trying to stay alive throughout the match. I believe that's the best clock up strategy from watching all these clock up matches. But I was just put to shame there, because that was definitely a great single. 431 from Martin. So Cameron does not equalize there, but he is still very close. I would not rule him out of this match at all, in any way, shape, or form. So, okay. What a match we've got going here. Alright. Martin's kind of doing that an interesting hand motion there, but it's a mid 448 for Martin. That could be a little bit troublesome from Cameron here. So Martin takes a 2-point lead for the first time in a while if he does not get below 448, but that looks really solid. That's a solved clock. That's a free 77 single. So Cameron is staying alive here. He's staying alive and well. That is so important in a clock cup to be that way. And yeah, what a match we've got going here. 11-11. It's 4 points on both sides, so anything can happen. The tide can definitely turn to either side here. But that is a pretty shaky solve from Cameron. A 472 on a pretty easy scramble as well. So I'm not sure if Cameron is gonna take it over just yet, unless Martin. Yeah, that's a really quick flip from Martin. That's a really good solve. Is it solved though? It is. That's gonna be a free 33. 337. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's still a great solve from Martin here. Cameron needs to take back that point. They are chasing each other's tails right now. But Martin does technically have an advantage, but it has to be win by 2. So if this continues on until 14 points, then we're gonna go into overtime. But at this rate, they need to step up their game a little bit. They need to find one slip up, and they could absolutely dominate this match. Because this is where it usually happens if you're going to go into overtime. That's a really good solve from Martin. 2 good solves from Martin in a row. That could possibly do it for Cameron, but it's a 4-16. It is a really good scramble as well, so anything can happen. That's a good flip from Cameron. He has to stop now. Oh, no. Is that a DNF? Yeah, it's a DNF, but it would have been a free 99, which definitely would have beaten that. Oh, that might cost him the match. That might have just cost him the match there. But let's see if Cameron can make up those 2 points again. Try to prevent Martin from getting into match point. And yeah, because if Martin wins this match, he advances along with Samuel, and Cameron and Oliver are eliminated. So there's a lot more on the line for Cameron here, because if Cameron wins the match, then not only is everyone still in it, Martin's still technically in it, so I'm pretty sure Martin's going to take this one pretty easily, or at least in terms of mindset. It's a 431 from Cameron, or sorry, 477. I completely misread that time. Definitely makes it a little bit more, makes it easier for Martin, excuse me, but not a walk in the park by any chances. First side looks okay. The second side, Not happy about that one. 5 from Martin. Cameron retains that 1 point solve difference. This could mean something if Cameron wins these next 2 points, because that means that either he wins the match or we go into overtime. It's either case here. So definitely something to play for from both sides. What an incredible match here. So Martin's gonna set the benchmark for the point to match point. We should really call that something. To the okay. Let's see. That's a 481. Or sorry, is that 481? Sorry, it's 461. Excuse me. My vision's really bad. So 461 from Martin. Let's see if Cameron can beat that. First side looking pretty good. The second side looking good as well. Let's see if that's gonna beat it. And that does. It's 13-13. Wow, it is neck and neck here, especially on the points to match point. What an incredible match, and no one's here to watch it. This is absolutely sad. So the one viewer that's watching this, please share this with the clock server.
Wait. Sorry.
All right, Cameron. Ooh, great solve from Cameron. That's gonna be a 356 from Cameron. Definitely a chance to make a match point here. Oh, hi, Anders. Oh, no. Okay. So, Martin here has given Cameron the match point. Martin has given Cameron the match point. That is astonishing. Okay, so Cameron takes the lead for the first time. Oh, I think I've gotten everyone's attention here. So Cameron takes the lead for the first time. And at match point as well. So Martin has to win this point. Try to eliminate Cameron. Cameron has to win this point to stay alive. There's a lot on the line here. We are 4 viewers. Well, now there's 5, so one of you joined. But, ooh, that's slow. That's going to be a 538 from Martin here. Not a good way to end the match here, possibly. With this solve, Cameron could stay alive. Let's see if he does it. Is he going to do it? It looks like it. Is that going to be a 538? And it does. It's a 369. All right, Cameron wins this match 15-13. What an incredible ending. That was astonishing. Cameron not getting that lead, but at match point, when it matters the most, that's where he won. So congratulations. Yeah, so what to the both of you, what were your thoughts about that match? Because that was really interesting to watch.
Do I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah, like before the match, I thought since I think it's I thought it was easy to try to win, and but right after when Cameron just reached a few solves in the middle, and I started to fumble a bit, and I was thinking whether I should get a timeout at the 15 after the 15 solve, but I still go for it but
Yeah.
but after the timeout, I was fumbling a lot, and you can see my times were literally fluctuating, especially in the last few solves. So yeah, I think I would just try and win next match, but I think it's gonna be very difficult. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's between Samuel here, and I actually right now, yeah, actually you might have yeah, so you're still in first in the group, I believe. So that's good. The only problem is that you have that loss now, so that means you haven't officially advanced, but it does mean that Cameron still has a chance, and technically, I believe Oliver still has a chance here. So, doing the math, Martin, all you'd have to do is win, and I think you can advance just as long as you hope that Cameron doesn't do better than you. And Cameron, it's kind of the same way, other way around. So the next two matches are going to be very important. So, what are your thoughts going into those matches for the both of you?
I think that going against Oliver, I don't think he's going to be as hard as Martin and Samuel, but it will still be fun.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. Martin, what are your thoughts going into the Samuel match? You're muted, by the way. Oh, Martin, you're muted. If you don't know,
Wait, I'm muted all the time.
not this whole time, but just for that question. What are your thoughts about the match against Samuel?
I'm sorry, sorry.
No, you're good.
I think it really depends on how I perform that time. I'm like, because when my clock turns really good, I can actually get very good times. But it also depends on my nerves. Because I think it's still possible for me to like win against Samuel, but it's really a very slight chance. So just hope for the best anyway.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. And actually, wait, Cameron, I have one last question to the both of you. I should say, do you think you're gonna make it out of this group? And explain your answer here.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. I think there's a chance. If Martin beats Samuel, then I believe us three, we all can make it. So, yeah.
Marty, Samuel, all three of us can make it. There's only two that advance, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I get what you mean. Because if Samuel beats Martin, then it's actually easier for all of you to advance. But I'm just saying, Martin, what are your thoughts? Do you think you're gonna get out of this group?
Like, I think I can. I think, yeah, just like last time, I think the chances of me qualifying into the round 16 is actually a bit small.
Mm-hmm.
But like it really depends on whether Cameron beats Oliver. But yeah, I think the chances of me qualifying is really low actually. So yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely definitely interesting group here. So these two matches are really gonna count. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. early in the morning. You're gonna get Tired Me for Arif versus Ryan, and then we're gonna have a 10 a.m. match, Cameron versus Vishwa, and a 2 p.m. match, Evan versus Jules, and a 3 p.m. match, Reed versus Caleb Cardi, to tie it all up. And that would be the end of match week 2. So that's all happening tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later.